Hello everyone, this is Gayle. I just thought I would pop in today and kind of give you an update as to what's going on with me. If you've been watching my channel, you'll see that I have posted a few short tutorials. I still don't have the time or the supplies right now to do any long tutorials, but that's because I've packed up so many things that I'm limited as to what supplies are left in my craft room. But that's okay. As far as my moving is concerned, we've run into a wrinkle with the land that we purchased. Well, we didn't purchase it. The company we're getting our home from, which is a manufactured home, bought the property for us. And when we went to do the survey to place the house, the surveyor found that there was a discrepancy in the description of the property. It seems like that at one time there was a large parcel of land that belonged to a family or a mother and father, and evidently somewhere down the line they broke it up into little plots. Some of them got sold off. People have built homes on them, things like that. And they were down to where there was only two lots left. One in the name of the sister and one in the name of a brother. And the one whose name was in the name of the sister is the property that Oakwood bought, supposedly. But in the property description, it shows the description of the land that belongs to the brother. So we're hoping that the county somewhere along the line just got the property descriptions mixed up and not the owners, that happens very seldom. But anyway, until they can get the county to correct the property description, Oakwood can't do anything. It's just like useless land to them, because if it turns out that they ended up buying the brother's property, they don't want it because there's no road frontage. It sits back like 1,000 feet from the road and has an access, a right-of-way to get to it, and I don't want that either. First of all, I don't want to pay $30,000 for a driveway back to that area. But I don't want to be in the middle of the woods by myself, which I will be the majority of the time. Because it's really, if you can look at it, it's really in the middle of nowhere if you're back in there. At least on the highway, there's people and houses and things. So that's kind of put us on hold. My poor realtor, she's very patient. She goes to my church, and she's a sweetheart anyway. But she's been out, and she has taken pictures of the interior and the exterior of the house. And now we're just sitting and waiting. We can't list it to be sold until we know when we're going to be able to close on the other property. So we're kind of stuck, but God is good. He will take care of this and work everything out. So we're not that concerned. But in the meantime, I've worked so hard to declutter my house and to make it look really nice. And now I have to keep it that way until we put it on the market. So, that's a little hard. But, I can't clay. I can't do my paper crafting is just totally stopped because I packed all of that up to move into the basement when I made my craft room back into a dining room. Excuse me, I'm getting a little hoarse. Went to McDonald's for lunch today. Don't do that very often, but just every once in a while I gotta have those fries. But anyway, I packed up all of my paper stuff to move down into the basement, and I got to thinking, why am I going to unpack it? I'm not going to work down there. It just needs to look like a craft room down there. So everything is still packed up. I've got drawers, but they're all empty. So it's things like that that frustrate me, because right now, like today, I've done my cleaning, I've vacuumed, I've washed a load of clothes, things like that. And now I would like to sit down and do something, but I just finished a polymer clay video for you that'll come up on Monday. But this is sort of an easy time for me as far as getting projects done. I can, work on my clay. And maybe that's just what I need to concentrate on right now. I can't do my paper crafting. But that's okay, because when I get moved, I'll hopefully have plenty of time to get caught up. I'm in one of Richard's, I'm in two of Richard's clubs, his subscriptions. I'm in the card club and his mixed media club. And I get those every month, and I've got the last two of each one sitting downstairs in the box because I don't have the stuff set up to work on any of them. And I just don't want to go down, it's a little chilly in the basement. It's not cold, it's just cool. But I don't want to sit down there and work. And, there's nothing down there except that room and then the utility room. And it's just not, I like to be around, my people, my daughter when she's at home, or my cats when they're here. I don't like being down there by myself. So I just haven't been doing any of that, but that's all right. But I've got a couple of things. I've got a list here of a couple of things I want to do in clay. And some of them I've already done. I'm just looking at this. Oh, okay, I know what that means. I've got a couple of things I want to do for you. So I'll get a couple of projects done in the next week or so, and because once things start moving on this house, it's going to move fast, and that is going to, I'll be back in my mode where I can't do anything because I'll be doing a lot of other things to do with my move. So I just thought I would, touch base. I was watching Teresa Salgado's, Tiny Pandora video the other day. She did a live showing how to do a cane. And as much as I love doing canes, I'm not a big kaleidoscope cane person. Not because I don't like them, because I think they're gorgeous, but I've never been able to do them and have them turn out nice. But if you go to tinypandora.com, there are 3, I think, projects that are in her shop that are free. They're PDFs. And you don't even have to add them to your cart. When you click on it, on each one, like the last one she added was her Snapdragon video. And if you click on that, click on that on the main screen, and then when that item comes up, you don't even add it to your cart. You go to the bottom of the page, and there's a link where you can download it. So I have printed that, and I'm going to go through it step by step. Probably won't do it on screen, on the video, since it is Teresa's cane. Or I might do it and just let everybody know that I'm copying Teresa's technique, just to see how easy it is. But anyway, but if you want to do that with me, go ahead and download the directions, and we can maybe do it together in a week or so. So anyway, I don't think there's anything else I needed to tell you. I'm on leave as far as RJ Crafts is concerned, because I went through a time where I could not do her monthly videos, and in talking with her, she said she understood exactly what I was going through, that she's moved in the last few years. So I'm on leave, but I did get, and I took them in the other room, I did get a new package from her, which was my last um, design team box. And maybe I'll just do a box opening for that. I opened it, but I haven't pulled anything out yet because it's really a cool thing. If you ever are interested in using silk screens on your polymer clay, hers are the best. I believe the link will be down below if you want to go to RJ Crafts, but check out her silk screens. And they're nice. I've gotten some silk screens from other people that were very thin and flimsy, and I was always, one of them, I won't tell you who I got it from, but I got one a couple years ago, and it was so fragile that just in trying to scrape the paint across it, it tore some of the silk, little tiny threads. That's what I'm trying to say, the little silk threads. So now there's a bad place on the silk screen. So I don't have that problem with Rhonda's silk screens. They're awesome. And she can do anything. She'll even take requests. If you want one that's got monkeys with a hula hoop, she will do them with monkeys and a hula hoop. She's fantastic. So just check out rjcrafts.com or use the link below to get there. And just take a look at what she's got. She's got some long ones that are like 2x8, I believe they are, which are for bracelets. And then she also has the more square ones if you need a bigger bigger sheet of silk screen. They're, like 4x6 or 5x7, something like that. But you ought to give it a try. So anyway, I've done my commercial break for the day. I just wanted to say hello and hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day. The only Valentine I have is my daughter, and I got her a huge dream catcher. Probably bigger than my screen will show. A big dream catcher. Because when we move, she's going to be doing her bedroom in dream catchers. And I was in one of these, the kind of shops that they have where you've got shabby chic and homemade things and furniture and all kinds of different, wall hangings and stuff. And I went in there the other day with my sister and I saw this and I said, okay, got to get this from my daughter. Valentine's Day is coming up. I'll give it to her for Valentine's Day. So she was real thrilled with that. But I hope everyone had a nice Valentine's Day. And if you don't have a Valentine, just remember God loves you more than anybody else. So I will be back again soon. This was just a little chat and update so that you can see that I'm still living. And I'm trying to get my videos done every Monday. But like this past week, I just didn't get one done. So what I ended up doing was doing one on Friday, I believe it was, last week. So, but, I'll do them when I can. And then when I get moved, I'll be back on a regular schedule. So I will see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.